Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be my summer favorites or must-haves, or really whatever you want to call it. Please excuse the air conditioner. It's kicking off, kicking back on, and it's super loud. So, which you found out in the last video. It's kind of a distraction, I apologize. Anyway, so I have put together a few things in front of me that are definitely my summer favorites. I have probably one or two things that I don't have in front of me that I'll just have to like put up for you guys, just a picture or whatever, that I don't have, that I plan on getting, but is very important and, you know, of course, one of my favorites. Jax is playing with his toy right now, of course. Let's start with, well, let's start with a drink of coffee. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and the struggle to stay awake is real. Thus, coffee at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, so let's start with beauty items and makeup and kind of the such. As far as foundation goes, obviously no one really wants to wear like heavy makeup during summer. It's so flippin' hot, and that stuff's just gonna melt off your face. But I have to say I have found a foundation that I am super happy with. It is the Neutrogena Shine Control makeup, and I don't know if you guys can see that. And I like it because it has an SPF of 20 in it, so it's really great for whenever you're out during the day in the sun. It protects your face from, you know, getting burned. And then I really like it because I feel like it's full coverage without actually being full coverage, if that makes any sense. I wore it the weekend before last whenever we went to the river, and because I was having some blemish problems, and I knew that I wouldn't actually be submerged in water, so I wanted to wear some sort of makeup. It was very light, but I just wasn't going to be comfortable unless I had something on, and I know that a lot of you girls out there feel the exact same way. You're just not comfortable going out with no makeup on whatsoever. So this stuff was really, really great. I applied this, a little bit of pressed powder, some makeup setting spray just to make sure that it didn't move while I was out in the heat, and it was wonderful. So this is a great summer foundation. Next, I'm going to show you the Urban Decay makeup setting spray. I've talked about this in several videos. My haul video when I first purchased it. I think I also talked about it in my May favorites video. This is great for the summer. I mean, even if you're not wearing a full face of makeup, if you're going out, you're going to be out in the sun all day, but you still want to have a little bit of makeup on, like I did, like I said, when we went to the river. Just spray this on your face, and it will not move. I love this stuff. I wear it every day that I wear makeup, so yes, I highly recommend this makeup setting spray. Next, I have a couple of lip balms. Lip balm is so important during the summer, really at all times for me. I mean, I'm a big lip product fanatic, but balms are super important. These EOS lip balms are great. They have several different kinds. This orange one is actually like the medicated one, I think, that's supposed to help with dryness. I don't like it as much. I don't feel like it's as smooth going on. But this pink one is really great. I like it a lot. They have several. They have like a mint one, and I think they have like 5 or 6. They may even have more. And now I've noticed that they have the sticks. I've been seeing those all over the place. But EOS, I love their products, and I mean, it's probably like my go-to lip balm for the summer. Next, I'm going to move right into just like a little face care product. I tend to not have a huge problem with under eye circles or you know, just darkness under my eyes. I've never really had a big problem with that, but I have noticed that lately it's kind of been happening. You know, me personally, I'm somebody that stays up all night long, that I'm much more night person than I am morning person. But recently, since we got Jax, I'm having to get up a lot earlier with him, and I'm still going to bed really late. So I think that under eye cream is super important. You can actually put this stuff on at night, or you can put it on during the day. You can do both. I've done both. I'm actually wearing this under my makeup right now. It is the Benefit Eyes It's Potent Eye Cream. I love this stuff. I'm a big Benefit fan. I actually use their moisturizing face cream that comes in a bottle similar to this. It's just much larger. At night, it's very moisturizing. I feel like my face just really sucks that stuff up. This I used to wear at night, like during the winter, just as a precaution, just to sort of make sure that I didn't have any problems with my eyes. But now, you know, especially this morning, I woke up, I was doing my makeup, and I was like, oh my gosh, where did these under eye circles come from? So yeah, I really like this under eye cream. Benefit Brightening Eye Cream to fade dark circles. So this is really great for the summer, or anytime really. Okay, my big thing for the summer is, you know, you can't tell it now because my nails aren't painted and my toes look awful. Let's don't even talk about it. But I am a big summer color, nail color person. I like to go get pedicures. I think that they're really good for you, and I used to get them every 2 weeks, which, you know, that can get kind of expensive. But now I don't go as often, but I do like to get them done. It's a treat. I love getting pedicures, and it's just really good for your feet. I mean, you're in, you know, sandals constantly and flip-flops all summer long. You want your feet to look good. You don't want to have crusty, gross feet. You know, you don't. So having pretty feet is very important. So for those of you that cannot make it out to get a pedicure, or just doing your own thing at home, or those of you that, you know, like these colors, like certain colors, and you want to take them to the salon to get your feet done, whatever. I have 3 nail colors that I am loving right now. They're really go-tos for me. And I love pop of pink, major pink toes during the summer. But I'm also loving purple right now, which purple is, I know, usually a winter color, but if you're talking about getting into the really deep plum purples, no, I'm not about that during the summer. Lilac basically is perfect. And then very on trend right now is coral. So these are my 3 favorites at the moment. One of them will probably end up on my nails later today, and the other on my toes. So first, my pink color for summer is Essie's Style Hunter. I actually don't remember when I bought this. I don't know if I bought it this year or if I bought it last year or even the year before that. I can't remember. So I don't know what collection it came out with or what year it was supposed to be on trend. I just know that I love this pink, bright pink color. I think it's perfect for summer. And then I am loving the OPI Do You Lilac It color right now. I think it's beautiful. I think it's perfect for summer. It's a beautiful purple color without being harsh like you would see for the winter. And last but not least is the OPI's Hot and Spicy. I don't really know why it's called Hot and Spicy. It just looks so corally to me. I don't know. Anyway, this is it. And it's actually coming across a lot more orange on camera than what it is. It is very light. It's very much coral, and on camera it's coming out orange, and you know, my bad for that because that's not what it's supposed to look like. So those right now are my favorite colors for summer right now. They may not be on trend. I have no idea. I know coral is. The others, who cares? I don't care. That's what I'm loving. Whatever. And then rounding out the pedicure situation, like I said, if you don't have time or the money to go get a pedicure, dude, I understand. Like, it can get expensive, especially when you're doing it, you know, pretty often. You still want your feet to look good. You want them to be soft and supple and be really pretty with you wearing sandals all summer long. So it's very important to not only exfoliate your skin, but exfoliate your feet. I use the True Blue Spa Smoothing Foot Scrub from Bed Bath & Beyond, Bath & Body Works. This is great when you get in the bath or the shower to kind of like help you remember to do it. I would just do it on the regular day that you exfoliate, which I try to exfoliate once a week. So you can either use that just by itself, just rubbing it in. It has like these little beads in it. It's a great exfoliator, just rubbing it in with your hands, or you can actually use the stone to help do that. So it's really up to you, but it is very important not to neglect your feet, especially during the summer. You know, you think about your body, you exfoliate your body, you exfoliate your face, you want your skin to look glowy and soft and beautiful. Well, your feet need to look that way too. And so, yes, if you can't go get a pedicure every couple of weeks, do that. Definitely exfoliate, and I love that one. I think, oh, one more beauty product. People seem to be obsessed right now with getting beautiful, beachy waves in their hair. Short hair, long hair, whatever. I feel like I'm seeing it more this summer than I've seen it in a very long time. I don't know why. I may be wrong. I feel like it's everywhere. And so you can actually make your own sea salt spray for your hair to help get that beachy, wavy look, but you can also buy it. And I'm somebody that's going to buy it because I'm not going to take the time to make a spray and do all that. If you are, that is awesome. Keep it up. I'm going to use a spray that you can just buy at the store. This is the Got2b Beach Trippin' Salt Infusion Waving Spray. There's a cute little mermaid on it right there. I actually, the first time, my first bottle, I used almost all of it, and I did not purchase it. My husband and I were in California last summer on vacation, and I don't know if you don't follow Got2b on Instagram or Twitter or anything like that. They travel along to beaches, I'm assuming on the West Coast, and with like their little mermaid girl, they have a girl dressed up as a mermaid, and that day they were actually advertising this product, and they stopped me and said, you know, follow us on Instagram, like stand here, go to our Instagram, follow us, and you will get a free full-size bottle of this. Well, duh, how easy is that? So I did, and I got a free full-size bottle, and I used just about all of it. Now, my hair, I don't have the type of hair where you can just spray the stuff in dry and it's just going to automatically give me waves. It doesn't do that. A lot of girls have that ability. Their hair is that great, but mine is not. Mine is very fine and thin, and if I were to do that, it would just come out this ratty, gross, sticky mess. So, what I like to do if I'm wearing this product, if I want to do something really, like if I'm in a hurry, I will simply wash my hair real quick, let it sort of towel dry just a little bit, comb it out, and then go through and just scrunch it up and then spray this stuff in. I don't have naturally curly hair. It's pretty pin straight, and so I definitely need product to help. I like the way it turns out. It does pretty well. I don't think it lasts for very long, honestly, but it does okay. Now, I guess my go-to way of wearing this spray is to actually curl my hair a little bit and then spray the stuff in. And what I curl my hair with a couple different tools, curling iron, and then this. This is the Conair, I think it's Conair, oh yeah, Conair Infinity Pro. I'm sure you guys have seen this. I think it was like an infomercial product for a while, and then it got moved into stores. I don't know if you can buy it at Wal-Mart or Target or any place like that yet, but you can buy it at Ulta, and that's where I bought mine. It's just this little like tool thing. It looks really weird. I don't really know how to explain it, except that it has this little barrel, and what it does is like it sucks your hair into this barrel. For those of you that don't know this, because I'm sure a lot of you do, it sucks your hair into this barrel, then curls it around, like it clamps this shut. Okay, let me try to explain this a little bit better. You put your hair, you take a piece of your hair, right, just like so, and I kind of twist it around just to get all those flyaways, and then you take the barrel facing your head, and you actually just put it in you just insert your hair into this little part right past this hook right here, and it will suck your hair into this barrel, and you just clamp it shut, and it just heats your hair that way. And basically what it's doing is it's just taking the work of twisting your hair around a curling iron barrel or whatever. It takes that work out of you. It pulls it really tight and then infuses heat into it and curls your hair. That is how I did my hair. That's how I've been doing my hair a lot lately. I don't like wearing my hair straight. There's just no volume to it. It doesn't look good, so I have to do something like this. I think it works really well. I like the way the curls come out, and then adding that beach spray is perfect. So if this is what, I love these types of curls during summer, very loose, but still giving my hair some body. So that spray, the salt infusion spray with that curling tool, is kind of my go-to. Okay, non-beauty products, I'm almost done. It's just a few wearable items. Obviously, it's summer. You have to have your go-to swimsuit. I have quite a few bathing suits, but I bought this one last year from Victoria's Secret, and it is my absolute favorite. I wear it all the time, pretty much. I wore it a lot last year, and I plan on wearing it a lot this year, because the reason why I like it so much, I think, is because, one, it's bandeau, and so I don't have to worry about lines, like tan lines on my shoulders, and there's the bottom. It's lace and it's white. White looks great against pretty much anyone's skin tone that has a little bit of a tan to it, or any type of color. That's why I love it so much, because I try to tan, but sometimes it sort of fades or whatever, but this swimsuit will make me look like I'm very tan. I love this swimsuit. It's comfortable, it's perfect, it's my fave. Okay, next I have bandanas, hair bandanas. I have actually been rocking these since like the fall, I think, but I think that they're actually perfect for summer, especially the white and the red, or pretty much any color, blue, coral, teal, things like that. I do like the black, especially if I'm wearing like an all black kind of look or whatever, but these are super fun and cute. You can wear them with your hair up, with your hair down. I really love the way they look. I wear them a lot. I wear them several times a week. I love them, and I think that they're great for summer. Okay, and then last but not least, with like these wearable items, are aviators. Obviously, they're sort of the summer type glasses. These are actually Oakley, my Oakley aviators, and they're called Daisy Chain. Anyway, I love them. I wear them all the time. It's all I wear. I have cheapos that I wear too, like, when I don't want to lose these or whatever. But aviators are big during the summer. For me, I love these. I cannot go outside without sunglasses. Aviators. Okay, now I have a few items, like I said, that I don't actually have in front of me. That I am obsessed with the new Whitney English journals slash planners for the year. I tend to not be a planner keeping person. I like the idea of it, but I just haven't ever done it before. I've tried, but then I'll just stop doing it for whatever reason. But I have picked it back up lately. And until I could buy the Whitney English one, I've just been using a regular spiral notebook, and I've been documenting when I exercise, kind of what I eat, that type of thing. That's what I primarily like to use planners for. That and remembering all of my family's birthdays and things like that. I know that there is a calendar on my phone. Obviously, I'm sure there's tons of apps out there that allow you to document those types of things, but I don't know, there's just something about sitting down and writing in your planner that appeals to me, especially with the Whitney English ones. The July 2014 to January 2015 planners actually, I think, went on sale this month. I can't remember. Last time I looked was last month, but they were supposed to go on sale, and so you could pre-order. I think you could. Anyway, Whitney English, she's on Etsy. I love her planners. I plan on buying the gold one. They're beautiful, they're chic, they're cute. I love them, and so that is my summer favorite for this year, is getting a brand new planner for July and getting started in that. The last thing that I have that I actually don't have in front of me is sunscreen. I know that a lot of us girls out there, we want to lay by the pool, we want to lay on the beach, and we want to get a really awesome tan. We just do. But it's still important to use some sort of sunscreen. Let me tell you, I got sunburnt like nobody's business 2 weeks ago whenever we went to the river, and it was just awful. And so yes, you need at least a little bit of SPF. I have a couple that I like. It's a little bit of SPF with you still being able to get a tan. If you go out with nothing on, you are going to burn. I'm going to burn anyway. And plus, it's just not good for your skin. You don't want to look like you're 60 years old when you're actually only 35. So let's try to take care of our skin, ladies. Let's do a little bit better. You know, I know, pot calling the kettle black. I do tan, but what are you going to do? The sun is just so harsh, and I burn so easily. It's just, I can't believe I forgot sunscreen. So sunscreen, that is also absolutely a must-have for summer. Okay, I have one more thing that I do have in front of me that I forgot to mention before. I am a very avid reader. I love reading books. My main thing is I want to get lost in someone else's story. I want to read a fiction. Usually it's new adult genre type books. To me, it's just an escape, and so I thoroughly enjoy reading pretty often. But especially during the summer, you know, you want to sit out by the pool or on the beach or wherever and relax and get lost in someone else's story. And so my last summer favorite is going to be the Kindle and iBooks apps. I have, I think, over 200 books between those two apps, and so it's just, you get lost. You don't have to think, you just read whatever. You get lost in someone else's story, and so that's why I really like it. So summer must-have, really great books. I do read on my iPhone. You can actually go out and buy the physical books if you would like. A lot of the books I read I actually purchase off of Amazon from authors that strictly publish only there, so you know, they don't have actual physical books in print. So anyway, that's why I primarily use my apps for reading. So okay, I feel like I had so many things, it was just crazy. Anyway, so yeah, I guess that's my summer favorites, and until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye.